Yo, hello there, my delicious friends.
Of its kind.
We have just defeated a wonderful hunt in the amazing Final Fantasy XVI, and we are on the final arc to the final crystal to defeat Ultima, who's now occupied the capital. And even though he was his ultimate bitch boy, he actually kicked out the other king. And the other king was like living in some kind of Raggedy Ann area on the map down in the south of Wallowed, where it's all ruinous. Here we go, this is where we are. The last king was just down here in the shithole. So we're going to jump back. We're going to repurpose all of our potions. Double check the next hunt. Kill the wild animals. Complete the game. Thank you for joining me. And the foxes never... Oh, I haven't seen the foxes since. They're still around. I'm pretty sure their den is right at the bottom of my garden. But, like, the chances that they've been, like, properly disturbed is really high. So they may not actually still be there. They were juveniles because they were still in like a tight family of 3, but they look like they might just be old enough to start splitting up.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Thanks to my neighbours. The guy literally thinks we're living in a German commune where everybody's can go into each other's gardens and start planting pumpkins and zucchinis.
Is that all?
I was literally shouting at him. I was like, do you want to explain yourself? And he's like, I'm just cutting up the side. I'd do it all the time. I'm just like, I do not fucking want to hear that. That's really fucking disrespectful. This is my garden and my property. This is not your property. You are not welcome here. And he looked really upset that I'd stopped him from finishing because there was only a little bit left. And he was just like, but I just have a little bit. I was just like, you are still on my property. Anyway, delete this VOD just in case their house burns down. I don't have to deal with the police. Okay, potions. But even if you aren't an alcoholic, alcohol is generally just shit for you. I thought you had a healthy boy era. Oh, well, I did a healthy boy shop this week. I'm not too bothered. Sometimes I commit to stuff and then I stop committing to stuff and then I do something else. And not every single time I go through one of those little transitions do I have to have a whole conversation with you about it.
This is it, Clive. Sid ran from Stone here to chase his dream.
Mikey's doing his best American. Get off my property! Agni, A rank. And then we've got 2 more A's. Mate, A's are easy. I've not paid attention in that last Curl A rank fight and we still tanked for it. I was trying to work up the Odin abilities. Am I in love enough with those Odin abilities? You have to let that Odin move get to level 3. Oh, it's not perfect. It's better than nothing, but it's not perfect. Okay, let's do this guy. Where's Agni live? I'm going to log all 3 of them on U tabs, just so we don't have to to and fro. FF16 Agni. And then the next one is... a blood moon! And then... Usher to the underworld! I haven't heard any Usher songs recently. Has he retired? Or is he like in Vegas or something? Okay, delicious. Let's start with our boy Agni. Unsurprisingly, it's Wallowed. Edge of Infinity. Okay, all the way down in the bottom right. And then it's just like in a notch in the map. Let's see what we can find. Oh, we might. Yeah, this is it. How did he react when you yelled at him? What did he say? He literally looked surprised that I had a problem with it. He genuinely looked surprised and disappointed that he wasn't free to continue up the garden. This is the thing that makes it feel like one of us is mental. Because it's not like he's like, oh, I got caught gardening this guy's garden. He genuinely didn't think he was doing anything wrong. because in his head, we live in like a communal space where this is the same motherfucker who had his kids running around in my garden and they just go back inside. And I'm like, do I look after your children now? Could they not be in my garden? Yeah, just they seriously have like different understandings of what fucking boundaries are. You're Shrek. Shrek's awesome. Germans are commonly very strict about their property, borders and fences, I should know. I see. Well, these ones are the bad Germans. These ones specifically tried to talk my mum, when she was ill, into selling part of our garden to them, so that they could essentially extend their garden and move the boundary line. And then they tried the same shit with me once I took over the house. Like, they've been wanting, because they hate that I let my garden get overgrown. They're constantly looking out the windows. That should be our garden. He's not even using it. Guess what? I don't have to, because it's my fucking property and my fucking garden. We should have it. We'd grow vegetables if we had their garden. Let's just go into his garden anyway and start gardening. Let's see what happens. Yeah, seriously, fuck him. Once we had a problem with our water pipes that on a rare occasion affected all three houses. Theirs, mine, and next door's to mine. And I remember the wife on that side that these neighbours were currently talking about. She was like, I tried talking to your neighbours on the other side about the water thing. They're a bit funny, aren't they? And I was like, oh, they're funny! Yeah, them! Anyway. Like she was confiding in me. Like me and her were best friends or something. Like it's us versus them. Honestly, they're really nice, mostly. But after a while, you start to realize that they're a little bit fucking slimy. Wait, so how do I charge up? I'm trying to charge my Zankets again. I thought I charged it by doing damage. So you can, there's a wheel underneath my business. And I think you charge it by... do I have to charge it by using the Odin sword? I really hope not. It's just weak as fuck. Oh, it is the Odin sword. Oh god, you have to... Oh, this is not as cool as I thought it was. You have to build up Odin... Oh my god. Good thing you still do that! You have to build up Odin energy by doing no damage attacks. Okay, it fills up relatively quickly, but it's still... dark. Do you know what? I might actually sack this ability off. I'm really at two minds right now. Trying to work out genuinely, is this effective enough to be worth my time? Jill's stagger ability, isn't that ice stuff is great. That Odin base. I guess you could use it early in an attack to build up. I think it saves it at least. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try using it as a preemptive. And then leave it in reserve for later. Just trying to get to level 3. But the amount of time I'm using not doing my normal sword strikes that do like 400 to 500 damage just to build up the Odin ability, like what is the mathematics? Here we go. So now I've got that charge. So now let's go back to our staggering stuff. Oh, that was years ago. They're grown up now. They've gone to university. It's just a couple.
Nice try.
So now Judgment Bolt. And then I'm going to do Zantetsuken. Is that right? Ooh, okay. That's still quite big. That's still quite big. I do still like it. Real ball ache to do it. But I might as well use up my other abilities now, knowing that I'm going to spend 5 minutes holding time doing the Odin thing. Okay, it's charged. And we go back. So that entire time is just spent building that up. That must be a waste. That can't be what you call effective. And then Zanti?
It's over.
I really need to get the mathematics out on that HP. I guess TwitchCon Vegas tickets finally went live. Oh, when's TC Vegas happening? I like to play the monsters in the game in order to smack the humans with their hairstyles. Isn't that... There's like a dungeon game where you are a dungeon boss, right? And you have to kill all the invading people?
I've had warmer welcomes.
Yeah, that is the thing. Like... That's stacking a big bit of business, but the price you pay is the amount of time I've spent building up level 3 on that. My normal sword strikes might be building up a similar amount anyway. It's just good that you can pop it all at once as a massive dump when they're in stagger. That's the real secret, I guess. Dungeon Keeper 2? Yeah, I think that's actually it. Ice 2, go get yourself a cheeky can of Coke, mate. Well done. So, well done. Next hunt is... Terminus. Another giant orb. Didn't we do this? Okay, it's up in a place called the Crook by the Old Empire. And then it's up a little alley. This looks vaguely familiar, but... let's go and do it. Not cheap. You've already got your hotel booked. Nice. Down and... Oh, mate, we're always going up and down this little path. It's like their favourite bit in the game.
Come on.
Blue. Here we go. This is one. But this time we turn left. Also, I remember it taking ages last time we did another hunt around here. So I'm going to drop a cheeky save before we go all the way up the path. Here we go. Oh, careful. I've never flown through Charles de Gaulle in Paris. I'm hearing not great things. Anyone here have experience? Yeah, it fucking sucks. We missed our flight back from Ibiza once, so we had to get flights because everything was booked up that day. But we all had to go back to work. It was like a Sunday or a Monday or something. And we got flights to Charles de Gaulle. And then a changeover at that airport, said the lady at the desk. Turns out our changeover was at a different Parisian airport. And we had to get like a short TGV over to the different one to catch our flights. No, it's fine. You've got 45 minutes to make your connection. At the different airport. No, but it says here they're both on Gate B. In a different fucking side of the city. And when we got into Paris, I think they'd been like, it was something like they were on a high terror threat alert. And it was just people getting pushed around by people with guns the entire fucking time. It was just such a fucking rigmarole. And now this isn't just the Englishman in me. This is experience, not just general hate. But like most of the places I've ever been to in France are lovely. And most of the places I've been to in Paris fucking suck. And the people in Paris are a bunch of fucking cunts. They really are. Every other French person I've met when I've gone like traveling and stuff. Yeah, just cool people. Everyone in Paris, if they're not being rude to you, it's because they are literally trying to mug you or pick your pocket. Those are the only two types of people you will meet in Paris.
One thing for it.
Oh, that was a full stagger. God, I thought that was a half stagger. I didn't do any of my big attacks. So I was focusing my Odin nonsense. Okay, done.
Too slow. Nice try.
Yeah, damn it. I hate that it's just good enough to keep me interested. I like the energy of that.
Thanks, boy.
This thing's doing some really big, like, dangerous business. It's already dead, mate. He just doesn't even know it. Just logging our hunts, my friends, before we start the end of the game. One more to go.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, now I don't enjoy Paris. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin Paris. You might go to Paris and have a wonderful time of your life. Do not let my dour experiences and real feedback and truth stop you. If someone's touching you in Paris, it's because they're being belligerent, they're trying to mug you, or it's a rat. Will you be doing different texture tutorials? I want to learn how to put textures like wood and concrete. Maybe. Not really my best stuff. I can draw a little bit of wood, and I can do a little bit of reflective material if I have to. Like armor. But I have plenty of learning to do myself. Oh, I know I don't enjoy Paris. Oh, got it, got it. I've just never been to the airport. Isn't there a protest in Paris? There's garbage on fire in the streets. Oh, that was TwitchCon. A quick and easy greasy dish for when you want to take out, but don't want to confront your life choices. Lamb dan sak and a sweet naan. If it's one that you can make at home, that kind of quick and easy greasy, and you genuinely don't have to think about it. Okay, this might not be greasy enough, but I'll tell you what my, like, quick and easy, like, secret, like, comfort eating is. A bunch of Cumberland thick, lovely sausages in the air fryer. And then in the last 4 minutes, you pop in a load of Yorkshire puddings. Cut up the sausages with some scissors. And then in each hot Yorkshire pudding, you put a tiny little pinch of mixed vegetables in the bottom. Only leafy greens, small ones. Big pinch of salt. A little bit of grated cheese. Stuff the rest of it full of sausage, and then a little squirt of ketchup on top, and you end up with like 6 of those in the Yorkshire puddings, and they're these delicious, like, rich sausagey bites. Oh, my man! And like the cheese is melting from the heat of the sausage inside it. Careful. Alright, next time, what we got? We don't have Yorkshire puddings in Denmark. Okay. Fried bread bacon sandwich. Fry your bacon and fry your bread with the bacon. Big egg. Goddamn colonist. Actually, my colon is the first thing to complain. Pretty easy to make your own. Alright, Chameleon S, calm down. English cuisine's well known and feared on the continent. Known and feared. Guys, should we take on Thanatos? Thanatos, I'm pretty sure is like a final boss in one of the earlier Final Fantasy games, maybe? The Thanatos hunt. We need to go to... down in the south. Bitch, you shut your mouth. We're going to go to Kretov. And then this is going to take us to... kind of where you can wander and turn left. So we're actually in a different location. We're going to turn right. I think we have to go through a crack in the wall maybe or something.
Good girl.
I don't like bacon. Oh, okay. I fucking despise when people are fanatic over literal pig fat. I don't know what to tell you, Emphatics. Pork belly's amazing because you're chewing on big strips of pig fat. I've got some pork belly in the fridge right now. It's my favourite thing. What else is really greasy? Oh, hey, what about some halloumi? Ooh. Ooh, you could do a protein stack. Bagel, burger meat, big fuck off wedge of halloumi that you've been frying or put in the oven for a little bit. Next bagel on top. But a little bit of salt, the thinnest slices of raw onion, just a couple circles of a thin raw onion slice. And then, to keep it crunchy and tight, a little bit of curly kale on top. So that you're working it. And like all that hot meat and fucking cheese will melt the butter into the bagel bits as you're doing it. So the bagel bits, as you squeeze them, get really thin and juicy. What do I get to enjoy? I get to enjoy a bowl of salad with a little bit of cheese, a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of tomato, and a little bit of meat. That's every meal for me this week. Thanatos! Is it worth charging Odin's abilities? Find out! No!
There are no threats, Ultimate. If it's me you want, I'm right here.
Okay, charge the blade. Okay, level 2. Okay, level 3 done. Back to the staggers. Ooh. Break him down. Tug him off. Finish the stag. Odin ability. Level 3. Okay, there is kind of a time and a place for it. Big finish. I have to use my own victory sound effect, because this game doesn't actually play the victory sound effect on all your big battles. It does it super rarely. The fact that, like, they couldn't let that stop screen just happen after that. They put it immediately in the middle of the end moments of your battle. It's like, stopping the flow. But they never stop stopping, eh?
Boy.
I'm so hungry I forget to eat when Rasmus isn't home. And then I only decide to make food when I'm too dizzy to do so. Oh, yo, I used to do shit like that. I would die in nature so quick.
I feel good, boy.
I have no brain, like, it's only because I'm currently on my 2 meals a day, and I'm like, you do one here, and then you do one there, you do one here, you do one there. But normally I'm exactly the same. I'm just like, well, I guess I could eat. And then I never think, well, actually I'm quite hungry, and by the time I'm done cooking, I will be very hungry. I'm just like, oh, now I'm really hungry, but tired. I really should eat. But it's much easier if I just have a nap. So maybe I'll just have a nap instead. And then you're just like really fucked. It's just like, okay, great. Guys, we've done every hunt. Let's go back home. Let's see if having done this has unlocked any abilities. We've got our ultimate sword though, so I'm not expecting much. And then we're going to wrap up this wonderful game. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, dudes. Doop. Firstly, potions. Oh yeah, I love a bit of coffee in the morning. I usually skip breakfast.
Clive. Going purse weighing you down?
That means swollen testicles where I live.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Mm-hmm.
The stew's awful these days.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Diamond sword +1. Oh, Ouroboros belt. A legendary belt.
Should last you a good while. That it? Fine. Yep. What's
What
that
about
for,
our
indeed?
reinforcements?
That it?
Okay.
Fine.
So, legendary belt. It's not on my character model. Legendary sword. Legendary attitude. Legendary live streamer. Mikey Legend. Welcome on in. Let's just double check that hunt board. Let's make sure that we have completed all of Kupo's devastating tasks. Need more food to become strong and dangerous. Nourish the honey badger. You gotta fuel that fire. Hatred can only keep you going for so long. Oh, also, do we have any gifts from our many admirers across the oceans?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yeah, look. We've done so well that I've received a berserker ring.
All yours.
And oh shit!
You earned this.
Oh god, there's loads of stuff. Rose Orchestron, Empty Shard,
All yours.
Cleric's Medallion,
You earned this.
Direwolf, Ability Points,
Here you
Clamshell,
are.
Desert Rose,
All
Meteorite.
yours.
Oh, that's just materials.
You earned this.
Another Clero I love.
Here you are.
Sharp Fangs.
All yours.
Newfound Purpose, Amber, No Risk, No Reward.
You earned this.
Priming Talisman,
All yours.
Touch Minds and Ability Points,
Here you are.
Ring of Swiftshoft. Okay. Just a couple more.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay, I've just literally gotten loads of really cool gear from our wonderful donations. So, what is my best setup? This current Odin Death Murder Sweep setup. Good enough. I would like to master an alternative ability to switch out from Aerial Blast. Gouge does more work than blasting does. It's advice for everybody who might be constipated. Gouge does more work than blasting. I've got 5,300 points from all of that murder. I have no idea where that's all come from. We literally just maxed out Diamond Dust, and in the space of two or three hunts, we've got another 5k. So, the obvious question is, can we master something so that we can link it to Bahamut and use Giga Flare? Or do we try to just master Giga Flare? Giga Flare does high damage, very little stagger. Earthen Fury does high damage, very little stagger. They're both amazing. Shit, I don't know which one to go for. We've mastered Judgy. Blasto Aeriale. Yeah, maybe we should upgrade Flames of Rebirth. What was Odin's one? Unleash a flurry of attacks. Oh, these attacks fill your Zanketsuken bar. That's really interesting. The ultimate Odin ability here is less effective than the Zanketsuken. It's actually aimed at filling your standard secondary. Took me a moment to notice I had Mikey on mute. Tim, were you watching me just thinking, wow, my stress levels are really low for a Mikey stream? Why do I feel so comfortable? Oh yeah, I can't hear him. Work in Walmart.
Your hate will burn for 1,000,000 years!
Yeah, I've done plenty of customer-facing till work in my time. My tolerance for it is not consistent. Let's prepare for war together, Daddy. Let's hang enemies from their intestines. Make me proud, Daddy. Save before you spend. Skiggles, you're not just a handsome face. We did some bad spending a while ago, and I paid for it for a bit.
Father! Let's hang them from their intestines. I wish to see them squirm. Their pain feeds me. Make me proud, Daddy.
Good old retail. I was prepping and putting on a deep dish pizza. Oh, was it the cold pizza conversation we were having earlier? What's that thing to purchase at the top of each disc? Good question. Oh, so these are my basics. Like, this is the automatic stuff that comes with Circle. Like, do you remember this one sucked? But what I have been utterly remiss in, and I'm glad you brought it up, is mastering them. Oh shit. So Odin's really fucking good one that we charge up. We can master this for 5k. Which... God, I didn't even realize. I thought we had to use a base and then master the abilities, but we can master the basic attack and put it into someone else's ability slot? Question mark? Alright, well let's master Odin's Arm of Darkness. Seeing as that's the one that we've been vibing with. Does that affect anything over here? Arm of Darkness with Diamond Dust. Can I... Now, I actually still quite like the Deadly Embrace stuff, because it does stagger bosses halfway through their business. It really is useful. Phoenix Shift is also too useful. I don't have no need to swap this over, do I? Unless I wanted to bring back Titanic Block for the counter. Let's just see if this is way, way cooler than it was 5 minutes ago. Ayatollah coming in.
Split.
So, we are going to go back to where we were for the main game, and we're going to work our way through that area. We will get into a couple cheeky fights, because I would quite like to see now what difference that gives me if we charge up Odin's ability. But also, we're now back on the main plot. Mikey's a jack of all trades, but master of none. Better than a master of one. Honestly, I genuinely don't like over-specializing. That's kind of part of why I don't have like a very unique art style. And I just kind of change it up based on what I'm really into at the time. Over-specialization just breeds weakness. whether it's like in your mentality or your thinking or the work that you produce. Oh, it's a magician man. So is this bar filling up any quicker now that it's mastered? I'm not sure, maybe. Alright, let's get level 3. It's doing slightly more damage. Oh, level 4! Okay, there's 4 levels now. Okay. He's running away. Zantet Tetsuken. Level 5! Okay. Zantet Tetsuken can go up to level 5. Let's use it on just one of his assholes. He's got increased defense. Let's hold on to it. We're going to hold on to it for later. Wait, can I save it in between battles, though? Alright, let's fuck up this dude with it. Oh! Oh, fuck. Level 5 isn't even more slashes. Level 5 is literally the Odin summon technique from Final Fantasy VII. I literally just halved his existence.
Oh shit. Oh.
Okay. I'd have to disagree. I think you can have those weaknesses, but if you look at a Japanese craftsman, they tend to be remarkably good at a single thing, almost to an art. Yeah. Oh yeah, Fenrir, I'm not saying that there's not a place for it. I'm not saying it's not important to do it. I'm saying I don't want to do it. Mastering a craft, devoting yourself to one thing so that you're really good at that one thing. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to gain. There's a lot to gain. But there's also the tunnel vision of that experience. I'm not shitting on it though. I'm not shitting on like exquisitely good craftsmen. I'm just saying I don't need to learn to get amazing at RPGs. I just need to have Ayatollah in chat. Can't believe we could master the basics. I should have been doing that ages ago, shouldn't I? Master the basics. There is a side quest over there. I really do not care for it. Should we get to where we need to be? I'm probably going to have a bit of fun on New Game Plus eventually. Where's she gone? Oh, I guess we're in a battle. Oh, I know worries. That's okay, Fenrir. You're allowed to disagree with me. I've gotten used to you guys. If some of you guys that have been regulars disagrees with me, I don't take it as like, oh fuck, it's on. You've just usually got something to say. It's usually worth hearing. It's only the people I'm sick of. I start to just skip them in chat. I'm just like, fucking hell. Captain, explain it to me over here.
Let's go.
Okay. We've got plenty of time in this episode. Is that a little mansionette? We've got Amarams or Amarats. We've got big boys with big clubs. Roaming Mino. Will the Odin Slice remove a Minotaur? Let's find out. What are the limits of a level 5? And what does a level 4 look like if we only go 4 deep?
This won't be easy.
When you get a perfect dodge with the Odin sword out, it does an extra cut. I'm just focusing on a build-up. Okay, this is at level 4. What happens? Okay, you've got the 2 big rows, followed by a kind of 4K finisher. Okay, I see you. Oh, he's gone. Right, Joshua. This is at least affecting his stagger bar, even if it's taking off barely any health. But if I get this up to 5 now, this should be a one-hit wonder. Alright, how about this? No! So it only cuts in half minimum enemies, but it doesn't do an ultimate cut in half on these guys. Instead, it automatically staggers them. It's a bit disappointing, really. I was hoping it would, like, really split the big boys. Have you heard about these things called vector layers? Get out. Could everybody please... It's like when PewDiePie... Do you remember when somebody... Like, there was a very brief thing on YouTube where you had to make a rap that insulted yourself? And the problem is that YouTubers fucking love rapping. I'm one of them. And so everybody was making these self-disc tracks. And there's... PewDiePie had like an episode back when he streamed. He made an episode... Sorry, made videos. And it was literally just like, please stop rapping. These are terrible. They're so cringe. That was me last night. I was like, could everybody please stop telling me what vector layers are? I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I was not serious. I was not asking. So we got some mines over here, but it's just a little side vibe. They're not important. Main mission, my friend. Main mission.
Does it bother you that we haven't heard a single human sound? Everything about this place
Hey, Craig.
bothers me.
Craig 97. That's when Final Fantasy VII came out. Good year.
Come on. Yeah.
Look at all these big boys.
Get surrounded.
Bye. Slogfist travel gate. Have you met Brock yet?
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city.
Hey Matty, how you doing, man?
Across the bridge.
Oh,
Through the main gate.
Skigs, it did 17k damage. That wasn't just like a stagger total.
Right
Oh
into
shit.
the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
The next thing we have to experiment... Oh, wow! It's even more detailed now. We're really zoomed in. The next thing we have to experiment is, can I charge up my Odin Blade on one group of enemies, and will it maintain that charge for a different group? Because I could use Odin Slash on just for minor business, and then return for all little bosses. So before we head into Vardagris, I am actually going to just run to that little side quest, because why not? It's like literally the only one still tagged out, and it means we'll go in clean in the next episode in like 10 minutes for the full finale. Kitten Hollow.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Vector, new trigger unlocked. No. It's not a trigger. It was just one really weird moment where everybody was just genuinely being helpful and telling me the exact same thing, not realizing that I was just being sarcastic. So those are the ones that make me feel almost a little bit bad. When I say something sarky, because I've got it, and then someone genuinely just sees an opportunity to tell me some useful information that they think I've just asked. And then I'm just like, oh, now I'm the asshole. Don't make me the asshole. I'm great. All right, so what's the quest destination? Is the quest destination killing them? Bury the ring at the grave. I've got to look for a grave? I'm burying a ring? Eyes peeled for a grave. You could say I've made a grave mistake. But I haven't. This would be a nice view for a grave.
It's over.
This way, directly this way. Is it Niddy's for bombs? I'm looking for a grave. Your sarcasm is the reason I follow your Twitter and comment sections. People not understanding. I'm sarcastic on Twitter all the fucking time. And I just get genuine responses. It's a big rock. Like a gravestone big? Do you know what? You people have put food in my head now. Oh, quite a lot of time has passed since I actually had lunch. Wait, it's been 5 hours? Oh, shit. I mean, we haven't been streaming that long, but like... I feel like I just cooked my lunch earlier. We might do a cheeky lunch break while still playing this. Because I want to complete this afternoon. But I'd like to do it whilst I'm full up and happy as well. That'd be a bonus. Where's the grave? Where's the grave? Where's the grave? Is it here? Wait, so I'm in the utterly wrong area. I have to go down and around. Yeah, I should... Oh, there it is. It was here all the time. Yeah, I should definitely eat. I'm getting grumpy. I like
Be able to
orangey
see
ground
all the way to
fern
stone
moss
here.
woodlands like those. They're really cozy. There's a place in Patix, back when they filmed the Star Wars Return of the Jedi, the third one, and they have the speeder bike chases. That's filmed in some kind of deciduous forest or
Find
some
a
shit.
resting place as any man could hope for.
In America, I think.
Reunited with those he loves at last.
But the shots on the speeder bike, where they're zipping through in between the trees really quickly, those fast-moving shots were filmed in some woods in England. And there's like an activity centre, like, you know, you go to for a week and you do loads of like quad biking and shit. Not far from those woods. And they took us down there, and they had all the old rusted scaffolding from the 70s. They'd set up all these camera rigs, and then they just left all the shit. But all those, it was like, you know, everything's like a valley or in a gully or a big hill, and it's all trees and ferns and moss everywhere. It's all like, you know, dappled sunlight and in the background, and like, yeah. Mines and meteorites. Okay. Well, I don't know what that was for, but that was our last side quest, and now we need but approach the spine and save the world. We're going to do that in the next episode, guys. Thank you for vibing. I'll see you then. Take care.